Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2, where in the last episode we began exploring, from what I can tell, the first level of the Fort Joy dungeons. I mean, we
Seems to be,
entered at the real basement down by cells, whereas this seems more. Well, it seems more of a place where the Magisters are, honestly, except for all of the silent monks, which is a little bit unnerving, frankly. But we ended the episode here, looking over this rather gruesome abattoir here. Some sort of
yeah.
torture pit, it seems. Though, in the time that we were preparing to continue our recording, I was wandering around with the camera, and I actually spotted something a little ways away that we didn't manage to collect. Do you remember that, Sheila? I mentioned it. The painting.
Oh, you found like a painting.
Yeah, the painting in a skill book, yeah. It seems that I wasn't quite as thorough as I thought I was when we checked out this area back here, where I believe Han is still hanging around. Yeah, he's just down there. We don't actually want to go all the way over there. But while I was looking around, I was looking from this direction, moving the camera back, and I spotted this rather lovely painting. And while I was taking a closer look at that, I spotted this. It's like, really? How could I have been so bad at my job? I do apologize, Sheila.
You're meant to be the master looter.
I know. I know. I think I was just disturbed by how much you were stealing all of the things off the people who had nothing to steal, except that they did have. Yeah, metaphorically, they had nothing to steal. I rely on you to be my moral compass, and here you are, being a scallywag. However, this is a Battle Stomp skill book, which, as you might imagine, will be of specific use to Beast. So I'm going to move that on down and learn the skill.
Yeah,
there we go.
Battle Stomp is Warfare skill book, but it's one that Red already has.
There we go. Just moving things around a little bit. Perfect. I actually like that a lot. Okay. Right, but with that, we continue our exploration. Now, Sheila, how do you want to approach this area? Should we be a little bit more stealthy?
Yeah, see what's in there first.
Right, well, I'm going to have everyone moving with us then. And let's sneak around a little bit, see what we can see.
Look at these completely inconspicuous rocks that are moving around on the floor.
I know. Oh, it's wonderful. But look at this one over here. Wandering around. So we are going to have to be very careful about where we move then. If Niles the Flenser... Well,
that, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore.
Oh, so he started talking.
Yeah, that's a bit of a gruesome conversation, though. Right, we've got silent monks or agitated silent monks, which is interesting. We've also got cages with something in them.
It's a meat golem.
I could
see if I could unlock that cage if you want.
We could actually do that, yeah. Be prepared for a fight, though.
Science.
Yeah.
Do you want me to unlock his cage, or do you want me to leave it locked?
Yeah, go for it if you like. Though that being said, now it was interesting because we record in batches, but at this point we've had an opportunity to see I think episode 5 comments. Yeah. I think episode 5 has gone live. Let's see how that goes. Did it open?
Yep.
Oh, it did. But the thing which caught my attention is someone actually mentioned a situation where they started using the gloves to teleport, and their method really intrigued me. And that was when they enter an area where they're fairly certain they're going to engage in combat, they'll split the group up by having all of their warriors quite far away, and then have someone use the gloves of teleport to teleport one of the combatants out from amongst their friends and just dump them right next to all of the rest of his allies.
But I've told you about that,
and thus be able to just immediately gang up on him before his support can arrive. And that was such a good idea.
Yeah, because having to run really messes you up, doesn't it? You know, having to run use all your action points.
Well, yeah, exactly. So they wouldn't actually be in a position to engage properly. So thank you very much for that tip. I'm finding all sorts of things on these bodies up here. And there's a
How
couple
are
of
you?
coffins and things. A skeleton and a gibbet. Big fan of gibbets. Anyone who's seen me play RimWorld knows that I'm quite fond of a gibbet or two as a means of making a point.
I see.
Right, there's loads of stuff around here. Absolutely loads. Okay, do you want to split up and see what we can gather, and then we'll come back together and go over what we've managed to loot.
Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me.
Oh, nothing over here.
Like nothing and nothing and nothing.
Ooh, watch out, you're getting really close to him. If he turns around, he's going to see you.
Now I'm just going to quickly loot these things. He won't turn around. It's fine.
Fantastic. What did you manage to pick up?
Nothing.
Oh.
Neither of those things had anything in them at all.
Actually, very, very upsetting. Got to be honest. Not a huge fan of that.
Coffins have already been looted. You've already looted like everything. Everything.
I'm very good at my job, usually. Except when I'm missing... Oh, he's on the move. Okay. Okay, got a little bit of everything. All right. Well, he's kind of looking in this direction.
Yeah, he's moving
how
around
do
a bit.
you want to approach this whole situation then? Do you want to take him on? Oh, there's some things down there.
I want to see, right? I'm going to look around. I'm going to see if Snow can pickpocket him.
Oh. The actual Niles the Flenser, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that might be interesting.
While he's chatting away to that guy.
Do you reckon that all of these enemies are gonna help him out, or ooh, so close,
standing
so
away,
very close to us? No. I mean, he almost saw me and Beast. But do you reckon these enemies are gonna help him, like the silent monks?
Yes, probably.
Should we try split them up a little bit?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Well, I could try and teleport things away. Like, for example, the meat golems, the silent monks, I could just pull them away. They might not even actually cause him to engage. I don't know. But if we can split up...
Do you want to try and do that before I try and pickpocket him, just in case I fail?
Yeah, okay. How about... Let me see where I can get to and see the meat golem that was in that room. Because well, that being said, they are... actually, no. No, that one's actually no longer locked up. But maybe I could grab one of the agitated silent monks. Let me see. If I'm down here, can I... Oh, I think I might be able to. And I'm thinking I might be able to send him up the stairs. Do you want to get Beast, yourself, and Red up the stairs?
Up which stairs, sorry? Up...
the stairs where we started.
Oh, right, up these stairs at the back of the room.
I can't seem to separate Beast for some reason. That's rather odd. I would very much like Beast to be completely separated from me. There we go. No. These stairs where we started the episode.
Oh, right, yeah. We'll pop up there. Now I know which one's...
Sorry, I was in a world of my own because I was
a lot of
trying
stairs. To be fair.
Trying to separate Beast, but it was saying no, can't put him on that party member. I was like, I'm not trying to link him to anyone else. I just
I know. Sometimes it can be a bit finicky.
I think I might actually be able to get him. Yeah, I've got the meat golem, and I can drop him right up where you're stood right now. So if you move yourself and Red just a little ways away from the lip of that stairs, you ready?
Ready.
Now, the meat golem... Actually, before I do, let me just have a quick look at him to make sure that we're not going to be picking a fight with something that is going to just rip our faces off.
It's just 121 hit points.
It's level 4. He's got good constitution and good finesse, actually, and 13 strength, too.
The 3-on-1
resistance is high on poison, so equip yourself appropriately.
That's fine. I'm not a big poison user anyway.
Okay, cool. I'm going to give you that. What about Beast? I'm going to give Beast the club instead of his current neat blade. Well, actually, the neat blade will still do a bit of a better job. Never mind. It's not like he's going to heal from it. Okay, I'm ready to teleport now. Let's see if this works out, or if I've been trolled.
Yeah, it's all for
massively.
science. It is all for science.
I may have been trolled, so this might turn really bad really fast, but...
Yeah, everything suddenly.
Womp. Yep. They've all decided they hate us. Okay, so sorry, you're not going to get an opportunity to try and steal
That's
from
okay.
him.
I'd
do
best.
apologize.
That's okay. I'd best unstealth then.
Yeah. If you get everyone up there to unstealth, in fact, I probably
we're
shouldn't
actually
have
in
any
a-
stealth at all.
In a fight.
Because now they're all going to take an action at the end of the fight. My bad. However, because everyone turned red, one of the blips on the radar caught my attention because it's yellow. It's actually the girl from the beach, Trice.
Oh, she was on the
She's
boat
actually
and on the
right-
beach. Yeah.
Yeah, she's right at the back of the room. I completely missed her before. I don't know if she showed up on the radar before or not, but she suddenly stood out quite a lot.
Do you know what though? Even if you did aggro everyone with that, at least they're far away. They're on the other side of the room, so there's a chance we might be able to take this guy out before they get over here.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna drop poison on his feet. There we go, and he is poisoned. And then I'm going to try and make my way up there and away from all of the retribution that's coming my way.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll stick together.
Oh, nice. I love how much range... Oh, they're trying to get out, but they're
trapped
currently
in their cages, so that's good.
Perfect.
It's going to take that silent monk ages to get to us. That one will be here quicker.
At the very least...
But it's controlling it. Yeah, it's controlling it a lot.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can stick someone back in the cage with teleport. Oh, that'd be fantastic if you could. Right, go ahead.
Okay, I can make a poison incarnate.
Sure. Or you could use the blood as well for warfare if you wanted.
Actually, yeah, that would be better. A warfare one, I think. We'll do a warfare one.
Because the problem with the incarnate is that all of their attacks become that element.
Yeah, and you did say earlier you don't want poison anyway because there's
he's
undead and
quite
things.
resistant to it. But one thing I noticed, if you look up on the turn order, the silent monks don't have physical armor. They only have magical armor. So a poison incarnate would be hitting their armor for a while. Whereas if you're using physical attacks, you're going to go straight onto their health.
Yeah. Right.
Also, another point that I actually got from some of the comments, quite a few people pointed out that taunting is blocked by physical armor. So if you can use it on someone who hasn't got physical armor, then it'll be really useful. So against the silent monks, taunt will actually be quite good.
All right.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to expend quite a lot of turns to get around there and attack, but still shouldn't be too bad. Let's go for this. Poison blocked by magical armor. I'm studying poison. Oh, damn it all. That is unfortunate. How much magical armor have I got? I've got enough to tank it again. So we'll just go for a bit more damage here. Oh dear, the poison is on the floor and it's hurting everyone right now. Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's him gone.
Well done. 800 EXP. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That was very good. You might want to pull back. Let's force them to filter up to us, shall we?
Yeah, we've got a choke point here.
That's what I was thinking.
We could even pull back into this room in the middle.
Yeah, we could. Though that does have an access point, the ladder on the other side, which I...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That being said, I could teleport them from the throne area back down into the pit, which would be interesting. But my teleport's down for a little while. Okay. I'm going to move my way up. And Ooh, you know what I can do? Well, I'm not sure if it would be that useful yet, but I could summon a bloated corpse. And then use the remainder of my movement to just duck to the side, I guess.
See, this is more what I meant when I kept saying, like, let's alpha them down, let's pick them off one at a time, and
yeah.
This is so much more like it.
Right, let's move up. And I'll have my tanky units hold that position there. Right, if you give Farsight Infusion to your Incarnate, it has ranged attacks, does it not?
Yes, it does. So,
Cool.
but I've got to do that with snow, so it'll be a couple of turns. Yeah, I'll just pull red back to kind of where snow is, and then save his points.
Yeah. Let's create a bit of a choke point. Allow them to come up to us, but otherwise, just keep this area basically for us. Keep this area well guarded. We've got a lot of people who've got opportunistic in a fairly good position. So as they try to get up, they should provoke attacks of opportunity on their way. Sorry, I was completely forgetting the word I wanted is attacks of opportunity. Right, that one's going to be coming up the other side. That's fine, though.
Yeah, we can cope with that.
Honestly, you could just hold your turn if you wanted.
Well, you wanted Farsight Infusion on the Incarnate, so we'll do that. But other than that, I won't do anything else this turn.
You're not going to get high enough. Oh, actually, no, you've got a decent distance, actually. Wow. Yikes, okay.
And iced us all. Niles is uncomfortably close as well.
Oh dear, what's he going to do?
Mosquito Swarm.
Ah, you
It's a life leech.
You. That's fine, though. I'll restore my physical armor. Okay, how are you going to proceed with your Incarnate?
Okay, well, he has his ranged attack, which is a physical damage 17 to 19. That monk doesn't have any physical, so that's quite good.
Nice.
And I can Mosquito Swarm back as well.
Yeah, and he has no physical armor to resist it. Remember, at any point, if you examine something, Bran should share his lore.
Oh, right.
Bleeding for 1 turn, I'll take 5 to 6 piercing. That's not an issue.
How do I examine an enemy? Sorry,
right click on it when it's your turn.
Oh, when it's my turn, right. That was where I was going wrong.
Well, I could restore all of my physical and a bunch of magic armor. Or what else could I do here? Have I got any items I can throw? I've got a couple, actually. I've got my poison flask. Creates a small ooze surface. Honestly, I've got an ability that does that anyway, so it's not that useful. Okay, I'm going to stop myself from bleeding. Restore some of my physical armor.
Always a good plan, that one.
Then I guess just attack. It's not going to be doing particularly well for now, though, because it still has magic armor, but it has created fire at the floor. I could also attack Niles. There we go. Okay, my golem. I could get all the way down and attack Niles down there. How much does this do? You see the kills the attack. No, I don't want to kill him yet. Let's try and cause some poison damage down here. Oh no, it doesn't. I thought this actually caused poison damage, but it does not by the looks of it.
Well, it did some decent damage to him anyway.
Yeah. Okay, we've got a silent monk coming up on the other side.
I think there's 2 silent monks down there.
Oh wow.
He silenced us as well.
And suffocating... that's not so good. It's going to destroy magic armor and silenced for 1 turn. Okay. It doesn't look like red is silenced, though, thankfully.
No, that's quite good. Red can put some fire on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
To stop that silent monk coming through, maybe? Or do you think I'd be better off?
A lot of magic armor.
Yeah, that's true. I might be actually better off just hitting this guy with my spear that's on the stairs.
Oh, the one on the stairs? Yeah, could do, yeah. But you're going to have to cross a lot of the ice. Still, it was pretty good. Very good, in fact, critical as well. Though, unfortunately, retaliated pretty heavily.
Yeah, very heavy retaliation on it. Never mind. I was hoping maybe I'd get a petrification, but no.
Well, I can get around, and I can probably wipe them out with Beast here. It's going to take pretty much all of my P to do it, mind you, but sure. Let's get down there. There we go.
Very good. 200
EXP for that. Nice. I'll end Beast's turn. What are you going to do now, then?
Some dastardly, no doubt.
How on earth did you manage to backstab me? That's my front, you scallywag.
He used an ability called Backlash, seemingly.
Oh, it must like put him in a position to backstab. Okay, I get it. Still, I would say that was my front. You cheat.
Try and get through his physical armor with my bow a little bit.
Sure. You've actually done a really good job of that. Yeah, there was a second one down there as well. Okay, so we've got 2 coming up through that little area there. That may be a bit of a problem for us.
Could you teleport one like back down the stairs or something? Or
I might if my teleport is back up, and it will be back up next turn. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I can,
so you can maybe
drop
just
one of them off. Yeah.
Take one away. Incarnate, right?
Anyway.
The Incarnate is going to go and hit
Niles
Niles.
is almost, Niles is almost out of physical armor. This fight isn't actually going too bad, considering, though I'm fairly low on health. I should be able to fix that next turn.
Okay, hits him down into his normal. Vitality.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I'm going to need to heal myself, I'm going to say.
Yeah, take a poison vial, maybe?
Let me first teleport him. Actually, let me make sure I'm casting it properly. Grab this. That's you. I want the other one then. You. And I want to drop you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
How far can you drop him? Quite far.
Over there. Look how far away that is. That's like 2 or 3
nice
turns worth
one.
of walking.
Yeah.
From now on, when I drop someone off to try and engage in combat, we'll pick the boss and we'll just drop them a bajillion miles away. That'll be grand. All right. I'm going to take... This is a tricky one because there's a couple of things I could do here. I think first I'm going to use shields up. I'm going to restore my physical armor a bit. There we go. And now my creature can get involved. You're not the only one who can have golems.
Very nice.
Though I'm worried about the amount of damage this one's going to do to us.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay,
let's see what you can do, Red.
Right. Red can set things on fire, but then that we're too close quarters for that, really.
Yeah. We're way too close quarters. Could I also advise you, because unfortunately my bloated corpse takes up a lot of room. Would you be able to move Red perhaps between me and your Incarnate before you attack?
Yeah.
So that Beast still has room to get up around Niles the Flenser?
Yeah, that would take 2 AP, but I can still do some stuff after that, I think. Oh, actually, I can do it for 1 AP.
Oh, thank goodness.
If I'm...
I was going to say 2 AP is quite a lot, actually. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh!
Sorry, that was the only place I could go, really. Right, let's...
If you see, like, what I would recommend is Red Prince take a potion. Don't attack. Because he's...
Oh, right, yeah, he's really hurt, yeah.
Now. There you go. The thing with... If you notice that on the floor there's, like, almost like a reticule or like a ward at the ground with, like, like an arrow face or a sword pointing forward, that means that it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from that character in that direction.
Yeah, I needed to think about that and tell you that was the problem. I can still do a battle stomp.
Oh, it would knock him down. Yeah, that would be amazing.
It's kind of catching you and the incarnate. Sorry, the.
I've got physical armor. My bloated corpse probably will go down, but it's fine.
I can keep one of you out of it. So.
Oh yeah, then go for me because my physical armor should be okay. Yep, I'm good. Right.
Blocked by magic armor, and you got back up again.
No, because he had his turn immediately after you, so he spent his turn.
Getting up. Nice, nice. Beast is
can get up here.
Get on there. That's great.
There we go. Doing some decent damage now. How is Red for health?
Not too bad. 50 out of 90.
50 health. Yeah, he should be fine. I would say. He should be fine. And it's going to take an age for this adjective silent to get back to us.
Laugh, laugh, laugh.
Oh, really? Oh, you scallywag.
You healed him. No.
Far away, apparently.
No.
It's okay. He's going to be regenerating for 2 turns. Means he'll get some portion of his health back. So we just need to really focus him down because he's by far the most dangerous.
Yeah, completely.
Good.
Right, it's only got 2 goes.
Okay.
Let's...
Wow, you're actually bringing him very close to death already. That's very nice.
I can't reach.
That's okay.
Okay, he's going to have to keep his points for that turn.
Yeah. How much? Oh, the doors are gone now. All right. So... My basic attack will do about nothing to him, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because of his magic armor.
Can you do anything to the... Oh, the Silent Monk's got magic armor too.
Yeah, that's the problem. The only thing I can do is... heal myself.
Can you, like, fortify anybody or anything like that?
Nope, no. All of my abilities are gone. This is one of the problems. I need some sort of physical abilities, really.
Yeah.
If I had my polymorph skill, I'd be able to chicken him right now. But alas, that is not on the cards.
Are we near a level? Are you nearly there with that then?
Yeah, I imagine that, depending on how much EXP he gives, might be able to do that. There we go. That'll cause a bit of issue for them. Yeah, that's blocked by physical. I can, however, restore Red. There you go. And with the remainder of my turn, I'm going to quaff a health potion to restore my own health. There we are. That was about the best I could do. It's a bit of a utility push, but we'll probably be able to finish this guy off.
It's really helpful to have the health and everything.
Okay, that forced them to get out of the way. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's not good.
That's not good.
Well, Red's up. Probably going to be able to do the killing blow before he even gets a chance to regenerate once, which is brilliant.
Yep. Red could do with fortifying himself, though, I think.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Prepare yourself.
There we go. You've also got higher strength, finesse, and intelligence right now because you're technically rested, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, Niles is going to get one turn.
Yeah.
Should have possibly looked at that because if you'd finished him off, he wouldn't have regenerated at all.
The only thing I could have done other than just hit him with my spear was to literally set the whole place on fire.
Couldn't you have attacked him twice, though?
No, I didn't have enough points to attack him twice.
Oh, how many points did it take for your spear attack, then?
It seems to be about 2 or 3, but I didn't have enough.
Alright. Let me get into position if I can. What on earth was he doing there? I have no idea, but it was silly.
Attacking a vase, probably.
Yes, apparently. I can't see where the other one was, but I'm going to use Battle Stomp to knock Niles down. Oh, did they run out of movement? Oh, that's excellent. Alright. Any amount of damage we're doing to Niles needs to happen now because by the next time he gets a turn, he's going to regenerate his health back again.
Okay, I'm going to have to take a health potion, but that'll only take 1 point.
Yeah, by all means. There you go. That should counteract the burning that you're enduring as well. Oh, bad luck.
That was her only turn as well.
Well, the Incarnate might be able to finish him off.
Interrupted path. So he needs to move. It's all very close quarters, unfortunately. So if he moves there...
That's the nature of a choke point, unfortunately.
Yep. I think I've got him.
If you can follow it up with another high hit, you're going to finish him off.
Bite, bark.
Oh, so close.
Did he have like 1 hit point left or
2
something?
hit points left.
Typical.
And there is nothing I'm going to be able to do to hurt him. Well, that is incredibly annoying. Actually, I can equip my bow.
You can just shoot him once, he'll go down.
Path is interrupted by what? By whom?
The Incarnate, possibly.
You. If I move that way, though, I'm going to set myself on fire. I might be able to do this, but it's going to probably set me on fire. No, it did not. Excellent. Oh, really? Path is still interrupted? Oh, that's just incredibly annoying.
Because he's right in the doorway.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't get it to hit him. I can get it just past, but nothing's going to actually hit him from here. Oh, well. I can't do anything about it, so... And you've literally blocked everyone from being able to attack him with your Incarnate.
Sorry.
It's fine. You tried to take him out. It's just bad luck that he's going to get an extra regen now.
How much does he regen for?
20.
Okay.
And you're burning again because you didn't move off the fire.
Who with? Red?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't had a turn to move off the fire, have I?
Yeah, you've had loads of turns.
Okay.
You've had a full round of turns to move off the fire. He fortified himself, do you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And then didn't manage to kill him.
Didn't move.
You might be able to attack. Oh, fantastic. Oh, wow, level up. Oh, that spear is so good.
Can't fortify though, because he's not got fortify left.
That's fine. Burning is going to last for 2 turns on him, so he's just.
He's got his full health though. He's fine.
Yep.
What else can he do? Anything? We can do we can do Dragon's Blaze, but I don't really want to do that, so I'll end the turn.
Fire has already done enough damage, I think. Right. I can charge through here. Both of them knocked down. And I will... going to... Well, there's no point in me petrifying right now since he's going to have to use his turn to stand back up. So I'll just do damage for now. Okay, you're up.
Okay, I need to move Snow into this poison and off this fire, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice. Oh,
She set the poison on fire.
Yeah, because
Right, move again.
I just it occurred to me just as you were moving. I was like,
You're like, no. Yeah,
yeah,
it's fine.
yeah.
She's poisoned at the moment anyway. I think, if I'm right, yeah. 2 more turns
She
of
is
poison.
poisoned, yeah.
So we're looking for one of these agitated monks that's in the middle there.
Nice. Slowed block by magic. Sorry. Magic armor, rather.
Yeah, can't have it all.
No.
Right, I can mosquito swarm him.
Oh, nice.
I did a lot
Very
of damage.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Wow. What on earth just happened there?
He died. I think he died, and then it went to the meat golem's turn, so it took the camera focus away.
No, it didn't go to the meat golem. It went to my my summonling, and he popped. Right. Of red and snow, which do you want me to put out with fortify?
Could you please put out Snow first, because she's got the least health.
There we go. And then I'm going to... meat golem's going to get a turn in a moment, so I'm going to bring back another soulbound creature to try and
Nicely done.
cause him a bit of an issue getting up here.
Block him off.
I could actually explode him to do a load of damage, but I think he'll be more useful if I keep him alive for now.
But we've got rid of like a lot of the really dangerous guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That silent monk had to use up their turn to stand back up. At this point, most of the fire's gone out. Red only has 1 more turn of burning, so
Yeah.
yeah, it should be okay.
I'll just go and spear him. I'll see if I can petrify him. Yeah,
You
3
won't be
action.
able to because the
Magic armor.
Yeah.
Well, it's about the only thing I can... Oh no, I can do one of those all-in hits. Let's try that. Target's too far. All right.
Yeah, you've got to be right next to him, I think. Make sure you notice how many action points it's going to take.
3, so I can move 2.
Okay.
There would be fine, I think. Target is out of sight. How?
I have no idea. Oh, there's smoke between you.
Oh, come
There's
on.
a smoke cloud blocks vision.
Fine, I'll just stab him in the face. See if I
So
can.
annoying, that tiny little bit of smoke. Right, well, given all of that then, I'm going to have Beast... I think we've got that monk under control. I'm going to have Beast move down here.
Help with the meat
I'm
golem.
going to then have Petrifying Touch on the meat golem. So it misses its next turn.
Nice. Target's out of sight for Snow as well. Joy.
Yeah, it's the smoke cloud it's going to block.
Yeah, I've got her out of the way of the smoke cloud.
It's really
now.
hard to see it on the ground though.
Yeah.
Well done though. Now they're going to get a turn before Red Prince. If you can kill them with the Incarnate, now would be the time to do it. They've got 16 points.
Incarnate needs to move, I think.
Mm-hmm. I wish smoke clouds were a lot easier to see. Because they make it really, really difficult to actually see where they're blocking vision.
Yeah. Okay, let's try this.
Ooh. Well done. Very well done. We've gotten so much EXP from this so far.
I know, it's good. So now, is it just meat golems left?
Yeah, there is. There's the
Right.
one that's running up to us, and the one that just got out of petrification. However, I'm going to move that one back, so it has to spend another forever trying to get over here. There we go. Now I could shoot it from where I am, but I think I'd rather take this turn now to equip my full combat weapons.
Yeah.
I'm going to go full dual wielding for this. They have no magic armor, so it's a brilliant time to do it. Oh, you diseased my bloated corpse. How rude.
How dare you?
Also, how pointless.
I have like 20 points of damage just from trying to run up here.
Yeah. It's disease, so it's going to take... It's got Constitution -1, a lower amount of damage. You know what? Fine, I'm just going to explode then. Oh, it hit red. Well, drat, I didn't realize that would happen. I should have really, considering, but oh well.
Yeah.
Silly me. I am to dip.
I'm going to move red down the stairs, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. You petrified him as well.
And he's no longer burning too. Yes, this is good.
Absolutely glorious. I'm going to go a full flurry of attacks there.
Wow.
Is anyone hurt? No, no one is actually hurt right now. So, sure, I'm going to save a point there. That meat golem's going to be using up its turn just to come out of petrified.
Yeah.
Only it's not, because it's dead for another 800 EXP. Oh, that's glorious. So good.
Right, so we're just really waiting for the next one to turn up. now.
Yeah, what I probably recommend we do is I'll pull beasts back. I recommend you do the same with red, and we'll just array them at the top of the stairs, and then just let the meat golem come up to us under a hail of attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, let's end Snow's turn. Save a couple of points there.
The
Incarnate.
incarnate will be gone in the next turn.
Yeah, it
Don't
doesn't
worry
need to
too
do
much
anything.
about that. Okay, I'm gonna move over here, and otherwise not really do much. Actually, can I hit either of these? You can. Beast. There you go. Got the rested effect.
Nice.
I could probably have shot the golem from that distance, honestly, but
Right, so we should move red back up the stairs.
yeah, because the meat golems don't seem to have any combat abilities from what I can see. They're just raw damage. And if I can get you up there as well. Good enough for me. And turn. If you can hit it, by all means start attacking it.
Yeah, I'll try. Out of sight at the moment. He has to come around the corner.
That's fine. Just preserve your AP then.
The incarnate.
I don't even think we're going to need the incarnate on the next turn.
No,
honestly.
I'm not going to bother.
Wow, we got all our way up.
I know.
That's
Sucks.
ridiculous.
It's not going to
That's
survive very
absolutely
long,
ridiculous.
but it still sucks.
No, it won't. There we are. And again. It's now suffocating. Oh, that's brilliant. Not that suffocating will do anything at all against him, but sure. And again. Oh wow, it's so dangerous if you let people just stack up the AP ready for an attack. Oh my
Yeah, because you can just keep attacking and keep attacking, keep attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's red's turn.
And Beast will finish him off.
Worms take you.
Wow.
Good EXP there, though. Definitely. Wow.
Right. Unfortunately, let's immediately after that use a sleeping roll.
Yeah, that's what I was actually doing right then.
There we go. Wow, that was actually a really fairly straightforward battle, actually, considering how much of a big fight it seemed.
Yeah.
I wonder what Naz has.
What was that? There was 3 of those assassins, 3 meat golems, and the boss guy. So that was 7
this looks good.
enemies.
I'm checking out Niles' gear.
Oh.
Got a face. Oh my goodness! A face ripper. I didn't even notice that to begin with. I just saw an awesome belt. Yeah, or possibly us. Procure a ripped-off face that can be used for shapeshifting. Blows up your target. This grisly device is used for removing intact faces from suitable corpses. For what, you may well ask? Well, those who practice such arcane arts use them for crafting shapeshifting masks. Also, a firestorm grenade. Pretty much a Molotov, I guess. But a belt, which gives 7 physical. Another resurrection scroll. And 2 really nice-looking daggers. Very nice-looking daggers. They require finesse 11. Are you ever going to be going into more of a melee thing? Because I'm struggling right now to have any melee potential that isn't the chunky little bow.
Well, Snow has good finesse and things like that, so she could do with daggers, but she's really, even fairly short range, she's all right with her bow. So
well, if you
can keep the daggers.
Only if you're certain, because I can put a point into finesse.
Yeah, I'm totally certain, because I think Snow, as long as she keeps picking up all the good bows, then that's fine.
Do either of your characters have a belt?
No, I don't think either of them do. Well, just Snow. Yeah, Snow does, Red doesn't. But it's only a 3 physical armor belt. It's not great.
Well, this one gives 7 physical armor plus 1 sneaking, which will be very useful on our sticky fingered thief. So I'll center up
Yes. Here. Oh, thank you. I'll swap that out.
I'm really tempted to use this face ripper on all of these people. Okay, let's actually see how this works. Well, they deserve it.
They deserve to have their faces ripped off.
Well, Niles definitely does. Probably not the other guys, but Niles, ripped off human face.
Do you actually have a ripped off human face?
An intact human face, flayed from the skull of its former owner. Can I eat it? Oh, that would have been funny. That would definitely be funny. Okay, well, I've got so many body parts. Now, I'm kind of torn. Because I could try and eat them, and they might have something interesting. But honestly, we've been picking up so many just random body parts, and I ate so many in the dog's kennels, and they just had random stuff. I mean, no doubt, like, it's kind of... It builds up a story of the area you get them from. So I imagine all of these would be people full of pain and just anguish. But other than, like, special characters' body parts, I don't think... there's much point.
Well, why don't we go take our level,
and
then you can eat all the body parts, and if they're decent, we'll include it, and if they're just nothing much, then we won't.
Fair enough. Oh, that makes perfect sense. I'm totally also taking all of the faces.
Stop taking all the faces.
But it's fun. I have so many human faces now. They're kind of worthless though, but no, I need to build
my entire inventory is full of faces. I can't carry
There's
anything
nothing wrong with that. Okay, so level time.
Level time. We'll be back in a minute.
And we're back. Okay, we spent a little bit of time poring over our level up this time because there was a couple of options. Do you mind if I start first, Sheelab?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay. Right, well, Bran, as you can see, got a couple of improvements here and there, hither and yon. Now, from the onset, it might appear that I've got more attributes than one level up would have given me. And that is because I took Polymorph. I have been waiting to take Polymorph for quite some time. But a side effect of Polymorph is that it gives you a free attribute point whenever you do it. So now Bran's intelligence is 14. And I also increased finesse and strength by 1. Finesse, so that Bran could equip these wonderful-looking daggers and actually have a serious physical attack. And strength, primarily because I was getting very frustrated with how close to my carry capacity Bran pretty much perpetually was. So that's been fixed now. And with that, I can go ahead and learn the skill Chicken. Oh, that's going to be so good. For Beast, though, Beast kind of focused on strength. I think I actually put a point in intelligence as well. And down here we have an increase, I believe it was to Aerothurge or Hydrosophist. You know what? It was only 5 minutes ago, and yet I've forgotten which one I rose. The blue is because I'm gaining a +1 to gear, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Oh, yes, it was Hydrosophist, in fact, because I didn't want to have to rely on gear to be able to learn a spell. But with that, we can also learn Rain. So, for example... Beast can try and get rid of all of this blood everywhere. Let's see if we can't clean this place up a little bit. There we go. Oh, look, that's so much better. I've also put out the fire though. But
There's water all over the floor there.
It's fine. It's fine. Yes, there's water all over the floor. But what did you do with your level, Sheila?
Well, I'll start with Snow, and what I did with her was I kept with the, I'm trying to balance the summoning and the Huntsman out a little bit. So I raised 1 point in Huntsman. And to go with that, as usual, is the finesse and intelligence that I'm raising to try and make sure that she's good at her bow and make sure she's good at her spells as well. So the Red Prince, I then just put a point into strength and a point into constitution because he's a fighter, and stayed with the warfare route, so put an extra point into that. So pretty boring level really for me, but just carrying on with the path that they're taking really.
Hardly boring. Hardly boring. I think it was a pretty fine level. Myself.
Oh, also with the Red Prince, I took Poison Dart because I had a skill book, so I just quickly made that part of his repertoire.
Ah, nice. Okay, so he can finally cause that now. That's actually a pretty useful thing, especially for us to be able to heal from, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are other things, obviously, but no, I think that they were pretty solid levels. I'm right now just faffing around, moving my inventory on my hotbar around a bit. But there we go. I think I'm done now. Okay, so while we were off camera, I ate 1 or 2 more of the body parts, and there was really nothing there to learn. It was more flavor text generally, and actually kind of tragically, a lot of the people that I got body parts from in here had felt joy or hope prior to the stuff about being musicians and having children nearby, and some things about boat journeys, but generally, yeah, they had their whole lives ahead of them, and then they ended up.
That's such a shame.
Yeah. The ones in the dog, in the hound kennel, not too much. However, I would actually like to hand that one over to Bran, because I'm hoping that leg was particularly important. So I'm going to gobble down that leg. And yet again, it seemed like all of the people who just were okay with life really ended up down here. And I'm not really sure what that says. But there's also Rose. I'm going to take that. That's now my Rose. I'm going to light the torches that Beast put out. But we have one place to go. A very important place to go. Oh my goodness. Let's get down there, shall we?
Yep.
I'm still healing from the people that I ate. Now, that is a really important thing to note. And it's probably... I'm going to keep some body parts around because even though I'm undead, if I eat body parts, I gain like regeneration for about 3 turns. It's actually pretty important. Now then, would you like to talk with Triss, or would you like me to?
You can.
You sure?
You can have a go. Yeah, I'll talk to the next person.
Oh, I don't blame you. Have you caught up?
Yeah, poor Triss.
A bad man found me on the beach and brought me here. But I slipped away as soon as we got here. I just want to get out. The noises out there.
I mean, some of those noises were probably us just a few moments ago, but for what it's worth, those noises are not going to happen anymore.
Please help me get out. I just want to go to the beach and play with my shells again. But that grate is too heavy for me.
Okay, well, that's kind of an obvious thing for us to do then. However, now, I will say this. I want to address 2 things. One, generally, people have been very good about not putting spoilers in the comments. One or two have slipped through, and you know, everyone makes mistakes, or they're just very excited to be able to share something and be helpful. But generally, we don't want any kind of spoilers. Although, whilst we're in Fort Joy, a lot of stuff is kind of safe, especially the stuff on like the surface level of Fort Joy, because we did play a lot of Fort Joy in the early access. By and large, we want to uncover things ourselves. Tactics and that kind of thing. Mechanics, that's fine. But anything to do with story elements, try and avoid. However, I will make one caveat to that. I was told, in a kind of vague way, with an attempt to avoid spoiling where this thing would be, that at some point I would be asked to move a grate. And I was warned that not to do that unless I had finished everything I wanted to finish in Fort Joy. And I can only assume that this is here.
This great, is it?
Yeah, they said it was something to do with the sewer. And this is a pipe to a swamp, but I'm going to assume it's a sewer one. Maybe they were talking about a different one. But they warned that if you open the sewer gate for someone, it will transition you out of Fort Joy. You're not just opening it. And I think perhaps they were just caught off guard by that. They were like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll open the door for you. Oh, I've gone through the door automatically. Well, drat. Apparently that would be a bad thing right now unless we're kind of satisfied with what we've done.
That definitely looks like a possible way out, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of caught between a rock and a hard place here because there's part of me that says, well, damn it all anyway, because Trish needs to get out. But we've gotten rid of the bad men.
We can always come back. Like, we can do the rest and come back and let Trish out. But
don't worry, Trish. I'm getting rid of the blood. See, the blood is gone. Oh no, it's dark now. Let me put the light
dark
back
and raining.
Oh, no, it's gonna keep going out. There we go. The worst of it is gone. I'm gonna have Bran clear up this horrible place. It's not gonna smell of blood, but we will be back in a little bit. Okay, just don't wander anywhere.
I like that you made it nice for her to stay there while we check the rest of the place out. That's very sweet of you.
Well, it's the only thing I feel horrible about not having that great, but thank you so much for the heads up on that, because if that would have caused some, like, again, they could have meant a specific sewer grate, because that one did just say it was going to the swamp. But if that is the case, then you have saved us from accidentally doing something we didn't want to do. So thank you very much. But with that, I mean, there's a good many things that I would like to do. There's so much up on the surface of Fort Joy that we haven't even seen. And there's a couple of the origin characters that we haven't checked out.
Yep.
I believe Lady Sheilab is considering at least testing one or two of the other companions before settling on who she'd like to
I'd like to see what Losa can do. Definitely.
Okay, interesting. All right, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm fairly happy with Beast's majestic beard right now, but maybe I'll check out Ifan. But
or Sibyl.
There's Sibyl as well. There's a lot of options, and we don't want to be too hasty, because once we've settled, we're probably going to be with that character for the rest of the game. But with that, there's hand down there. We'll come back to you. Don't you wander off either. Oh my lord, we've got loads of people now who want to let us to help us away.
Yeah, and we really want to just explore all of them, don't we? We don't want to be like, the first way out we're going to go out, because then we'll probably, I expect we'll be very underleveled, to be honest, if nothing else.
Yeah, that might well be the case. But also, I mean, there is something to be said about games where you do actually choose a path, and then that's to the exclusion of other paths, because that gives you replayability. But at the very, very least, if this is something to help Lord Withermore, we did promise we would help, so I would like to check this out. But have we been running for a while? I mean, that last fight was quite a bit of content,
I think it took about 45-50 minutes just to do the combat. It was kind of a long fight, that one.
So with a fresh level tucked under our belts, in Beast's case, it's not in his belt, it's actually woven into his beard, we'll wrap up this episode, I think. And in the next one, we will start by hopefully going and checking out something for Lord Withermore. How's that sound, Sheila?
That sounds fantastic.
Okay, then. Well, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. We hope you all enjoyed and will be joining us for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.
And keep being awesome.